Skyler?
Yeah, what's up?
On my thing.
Huh?
I'm gonna have a few hits on that.
Oh yeah, we just started it. Fuck it.
Did you already start?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You can step off if you need to. It ain't no big deal. You can use the bathroom if you got to. But actually, have you started already?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's okay. What I was saying.
No, look, chat, y'all.
Chat.
On the last podcast, I was wearing this shirt. It wasn't brought to my attention.
I didn't even know that.
It was not brought to my attention until I showed up here. So if y'all are in the comments, don't say shit about seeing this shirt before.
Bro, nobody comments.
Skyler, you had the same shirt on too. You probably wouldn't even know or recognize, but you did.
Oh
hell! I'm wearing the same shirt too,
bro.
Yeah, you actually are. All black, one gun man, like John Wick. That's
me.
a bad man.
That's me, bro.
Yeah, bro. I like John Wick. Y'all remember John Wick, that song that the Migos made?
Yeah.
When them niggas killed my dog, made me turn into Pistol P like John Wick. Yeah, that shit was hard.
The actor who played John Wick actually played in Cyberpunk.
Keanu Reeves.
I never watched that. Is that his name?
I never watched that either.
It's a dude's name, Keanu?
Keanu.
He's got to be a foreigner.
Keanu,
Is he foreign?
Keanu Reeves.
No,
he's American.
He's American.
Oh, it's not Keanu. It's Keanu.
Keanu, yeah.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
That's actually different. I don't know any male or any female with that name that I know of.
Yeah, it's badass.
That is a pretty fucking weird name, bro.
It's a pretty badass name. Yeah, people are going to think that we did this in the same day. Ain't this crazy? We're in the same exact... Maybe we need to switch...
We're in the same exact position.
We need to switch seats. You and me.
You can just sit beside me? What the fuck?
You're right.
Why we got to do all that?
You're right.
We're just... I think we're good the way we are, bro.
Yeah, we're good.
We're welcome everybody to
I moved
Wholehearted
Seth over here. I just did a switcheroo.
My name's Skyler. This is
Sorry, brother.
Carson.
We had to switch it up a little bit.
Meth.
I haven't sit in the sofa for a while now.
And we are Wholehearted.
Y'all are ignoring Skyler's introduction.
I like that, Skyler. I'm listening.
Who was it again?
I said this is Skyler Jarvis. This is Lyndon.
Strickland.
Carson T. Bowman.
That's right. Yeah. Hey.
Also known as Barson.
Barson with a dollar sign.
Yes, sir.
Barson with a dollar sign.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Who else?
Seth.
We got
Seth.
Seth.
Let him introduce you.
Meth. What's your last name, Seth? Death on meth.
Are you battling with him for the spotlight right now?
Yeah, he is.
God, just playing. He got a mouthful of nuts right now. Don't worry about Seth.
Damn, you really do.
That's why I said it. I wasn't trying to be derogatory.
You really did. And if you don't, you have to swear to God that you don't. And exactly, you can't.
Do you got a mouthful of nuts right now, Seth?
Oh,
so what you got a mouthful
of? Yeah,
he
does.
Words.
What do you clean your teeth from?
Toothbrush.
From?
Oh, yeah. What is in your teeth right now?
So you clean your teeth from brushing them?
I don't. What do you mean by that?
Why are you cleaning your teeth?
You know exactly what we mean.
Oh, I was eating tomato soup and crackers.
Oh, shit.
Just a minute ago?
Yeah.
I could have swore I seen you in the camera with some nuts, but
No,
I don't think the camera wasn't started at that point.
I got the.
No, I think that he was.
I got some planter peanuts if you want them.
So you wasn't just eating none?
I was about 15 minutes ago.
15?
5?
I don't think. I think that was 5.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I had to wait like a minute and a half just for the tomato soup.
Chat.
Y'all tell us if Seth be lying or not.
Y'all tell us.
Is Seth lying?
Yep.
Is Seth lying?
Telling the truth.
Hey,
honestly, I don't know if y'all could ever believe him anyway because he's Seth to death on meth. Regardless. I wouldn't believe that shit.
Regardless.
I
wouldn't.
But I'm going to get real personal with you guys.
Let's fucking hear it,
since
bro.
we're in y'all's place.
Let's hear it.
Y'all guys got anything in the fridge other than water?
Oh, God.
No.
Oh,
wow. What is it?
Because you don't never have nothing in the fridge other than water. That's of course why I was asking.
Why the fuck would you even ask?
Lynn,
if you already know.
Because you have so many guests in and out. It would almost be me to expect that you would have a couple condiments that don't fit your style, a couple drinks that don't fit your needs, because you got to realize like it's 2 or 3 people that aren't you in this bitch every week.
Okay, so fit your needs, right? You just said needs.
Not wants.
See, wants. That's a whole different story. Wants.
See,
we don't cater to people's wants. We can cater to your needs. You need water. We can get some water.
Chat.
Do you need
Let's get
chat ain't gonna
locked
help
in,
you?
everybody.
You think the chat's gonna get you some fucking Dr. Pepper or something?
There was somebody that was asking for.
Chill. I do not want.
Hey.
I don't drink.
Somebody
soda.
was wanting soft drinks, and I was just like, man, that's
Nobody
just not,
does that no more.
Nobody
It's
fucking
2020
drank soft drinks.
2024.
No.
soft
come
drinks are
on,
not
I
good.
We need to tell them.
You love a Coke, don't you?
Yeah, man.
Skyler.
Skyler's
Yeah.
favorite
Good.
drink. I remember
Drink
the other
water,
on the
man.
last podcast.
We gotta
Skyler
cut
was
it
like,
out.
a nice cold Coke, please. And
Lyndon.
y'all was like, we ain't
That
got
is
that.
right. Yeah, we
You
gotta
want a
back
shot?
off of the
Yeah, I'll
Coke.
take one. I ain't tripping. Let's do it.
Okay. I was gonna think about making some. Do you want some Mexican mules? Because I actually have all the stuff I need to make them.
Y'all do that. Let's do it.
You know what Seth's gonna
You're
start?
still out of the stuff to damn do espresso. Ain't
Yeah,
you?
well, I have to. I don't have an espresso machine, so I have to literally.
Right.
I have to order the. It's a cold brew.
So you get a certain type. Is that why?
Well, what it was, it's literally a canned nitrogen infused coffee,
right.
and
I know
it's
a couple-
it's like $20 just to be able to make you a drink.
You know my friend Marissa,
Huh?
the one that works at the brewery in toward Charlotte. The one Cody's homegirl, his wife.
No, I haven't met her.
I swear you met her. She went to Boone. She came to Boone. Her and her husband
When was this?
when we went for my birthday trip.
Oh, was she there?
Yeah, she came for her and her husband came for one night. I think you was up in the bed sleep because you didn't get that much sleep the night
No,
before.
well, no, I probably didn't because I had
She explains she makes one of the best espresso martinis, but she doesn't spend as much as you do on yours. I've never tried one, so I'm actually anxious to try both.
I was wanting to get because I know that Fernando was really asking me, and I held on
loves
to
that
this
shit.
one can of like
What you
I
made
held
one for a
on-
girl,
I-
didn't you?
No, it was a pumpkin martini.
I don't remember when you ran out of that shit.
No,
I remember when you first made one. I tried that. A couple of people that I was over here with tried that. That was a hit.
Yeah, that
was a
I
hit.
still have most of the stuff for it, but I'm lacking a few ingredients. But
See, I was just talking to somebody the other day. Y'all chat, whoever's watching this shit, if y'all don't know,
God dang.
Seth is a very particular guy. Like, y'all could give him a date and time to remember something, and if he gives a fuck about you, he's not gonna forget that shit. It's like, and even if he don't write it down, it's wrote down in his memory.
But you got to give them the exact day and
Yeah,
time.
like if I tell Seth to call me
The
next
exact-
week at 12 o'clock p.m. and we're going to get together and do something, he's going to call me at 12 o'clock next week on Wednesday and
On
be like, are you
Wednesday.
still want to do what we talked about last week?
Yeah.
Whether we've talked about it since then or not, he's not going to
it
forget.
has
Well,
to be an exact.
That's a
time.
good. That's a good characteristic to have.
well,
Hell yeah.
That'd be something.
especially the people that have genuine relationships and give a fuck, like
Right.
that matters to them.
Yeah.
Like I used to be in a relationship, and I'm always doing something, busy doing something. So sometimes I would like, who I'm talking about, she would have classes, and I wouldn't even have her. I would not remember her class schedule, and I'd be like, "What are you doing?" And she'd
And
be
she
like,
would
"You
be
know,
pissed.
I go to this class every Thursday. What are you asking me that?"
That's
for?
like
I
you
talked to
asking me what
about
the
it.
fuck I'm doing on a Friday.
I told
knowing
Skyler what you
good
was
and
doing on
fucking
Friday.
well.
it is
Chess.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it is hard to keep up with because like when it comes to remembering what somebody else is doing, it's hard to keep up with it because you're not the actual one doing it.
Yeah.
If
you
you're
have
not
to- you have to-
involved,
you
it
have to-
doesn't matter.
You have to really care to remember. If you don't write it
And that's
down,
what I was
you have
saying.
to
Your
really, really
characteristic
care.
is really
Yeah.
important because whether it has nothing to do with Seth or not, if you make him liable for remembering that time, he won't forget, even if he's nowhere around.
Yeah.
That's a
Like when
fair
he went to
point.
Hawaii, if I would have told him to like make sure to get in touch with me, it probably would have been a struggle. He might have even not got in touch with me on time, but he would at least call me and be like, "Hey, bro, I'm sorry I missed you."
Yeah, but if I were to do something every single week at a certain time, and you're around me all the days, every day, all the weeks, and if I call you every day on Wednesday at 3:00 p.m. for
it
say,
should be something that's expected.
then you should know that I'm gonna call you every
Are
single
you
Wednesday.
talking about me?
No, I'm just
say?
that's just an
Because
example.
I call you about every day, and there's no specific time.
I mean,
to
you're-
anything.
That's just an example. It's nothing
Um,
specific. I'm just saying for an example.
You're only as good as your word.
Yeah, for sure.
Do
So-
you stick by that? Would you say so?
I try.
That's really good,
It can be hard though because I mean,
We're human. A lot of
Yeah,
shit happens,
okay,
and we don't
it-
feel like doing everything that everybody else wants.
like,
Yeah.
like you ever had like a time where you need to go to the gym but you don't feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
Same
Yeah.
thing with remembering to call somebody or do like I
Like
have
it'll come
somebody.
across your mind, but if it's not as important, like you were saying, if you're not involved in the plans, then who really cares?
Yeah, like some people you can be selfish and be like, well, if it doesn't even benefit me, like why am I doing this? But like sometimes your honor can. It's good to,
more.
Yeah, your honor should be more important than the.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I get up and go to church on Sunday, sometimes it's
it's a drag, ain't it?
It's a drag, but
it's
if
deeper
I
than
don't go to church, then
it
makes me feel like something is off.
Yeah.
Like whenever
that's a good way to feel.
Yeah, it's a great
because it'll keep you. No, it's true.
Keep you on your toes.
Because if you feel like you made a mistake or if like you're
Definitely.
missing something, then that's a clear steer point that like you either need to show up next time, change how you're feeling, or like reevaluate your values about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but sometimes you're breaking a habit though, like breaking a bad habit.
Gotta get up and I gotta be like, Skyler, come on.
Come on, get the fuck
Noah told
up.
me one time when it comes to bad habits, though, always tell
Right the
yourself
fuck
when you're
now.
getting ready to make that decision to make a bad habit, tell yourself you'll do it tomorrow.
Nah, bro.
No. That's really
I see
good
what you're
because,
saying.
like, for a lot of people that really struggle with those things that are habits, it's not a "can I do it right now" thing. I mean, it's more or less "can I do it right now? Is it available right now?" If you give yourself enough time to wait till tomorrow, it's over with.
Yeah, I know a good one is like push-ups. Like if you have
I'm trying to get into that.
No. I'm sitting. Well, you trying to do them right now?
It don't matter.
No.
The camera can't see us on the floor pushing the hell out of the ground.
You're actually right. Pushing the fucking gravity.
Skyler, who do you think can do more push-ups, me or Carson?
Gosh, I don't know. I suppose Lyndon.
All right, that was not a bad guess at all.
Why would
honestly.
you guess
We're
that,
gonna
though,
test
Skyler?
it and see it for ourselves, but that
Shit, I
wasn't a
don't
bad
know.
guess. Skyler has put his hands on both of us. He knows our statue.
Yeah.
He knows.
Holy
He
shit.
knows what we're built like. So
We're built.
who do you? He has already answered that question. I believe that your answer is right. So
Why do you think that?
Seth? What about you? Who do you
about
think would
you,
win in a
Method?
push-up
Come on.
contest, Carson or me?
Answer the
There's some
Who do you
pros and
think?
cons.
Answer the
After you
question.
answer this, I'm gonna give you some pros and cons. But go ahead.
You, Lyndon. I think you.
God damn.
The reason why I think that Carson,
Your pecs are more developed.
I have more.
And your
I have a
rear
more
delts are
developed
better
chest.
than-
But the
Okay.
reason why I think Carson has a
Your
chance
traps.
is because he only works specific parts of the body, and his chest is one of them.
It is.
Other than like his biceps, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and his biceps and chest work hand and foot. You see what I'm saying? So he has an advantage when like I go to the gym every day or 5 days a week. I don't work chest and arms as much as Carson works chest and arms. I might work them once, maybe 2 days a week, where he works them 3, maybe 4 days a week. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's lighter weight than me. He can push the
shit.
ground a whole lot easier.
How much are you weighing right now? Like
I haven't stepped on
225?
the scale. I've been sick, so I'd say about 215, 220.
Damn.
How much you weigh?
174.
So he's about 30 pounds less than me, 50 pounds less than me, if not more than that.
170 versus 50 pounds less.
No, that let's say he's 175. That's 55. Yeah, 50. He's about 55
That's
pounds
crazy,
more
bro.
than me. So
'Cause
like
less.
it would
so
take
crazy,
less than
bro.
me. So it would take more for me to push that. But my muscles are a little more developed because I've done it longer.
Well, I don't try to lift heavier weights.
Exactly. So I think it would be a good little challenge to see. He
Yeah.
told me he
What
could
do
do
you think about
55
pull-up?
without
What do you think-
stopping. I feel like that's a pretty good high number for me.
What do you think
Yeah.
about pull-ups?
Definitely.
Yeah, fuck that.
I would
Fuck
beat
pull-ups.
Carson in pull-ups
He
just
would.
because I can't do a
He would.
very large amount of pull-ups, but I could do a good 8 to 10.
I can do about
And it's hard for
3
people
or
to do
4.
5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Unless
I can
you
do about
are
3 or 4.
avid-
Would
If
you
you-
think that
I used
would
to
that be
I used
assisted
to
or
try to do
unassisted?
that at elementary
Unassisted,
school. They
but
had
it would be
that-
all I got.
They had that
Yeah.
big pull-up bar that
Yeah, you might want to get your mic a little closer, Skyler. Yeah, there you go.
they had that big pull-up bar
Where
at the
That's the one that put it up and down. It's the other side, Skyler. That if you wanted to extend it out.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, it's on the opposite
where's
side.
the
on the
volume?
opposite side. Oh, the volume?
I'm gonna go get you that shot.
You trying to get the volume?
yeah.
I got the
Lyndon,
volume
I'm
over
gonna go
here.
grab that shot
Oh,
for you.
okay.
Do you want it down or up?
Eh.
Or actually, I can turn your mic up so you don't have to. Yeah, what the fuck am I thinking? I can turn your mic up so you don't have to get it closer. If you would rather have that, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, now say
Not-
something.
Check 1 2 3904.
Okay, mic check 1 2. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah.
3904.
Yeah, brother, you are
Rat shit, bat shit, dirty.
rat shit, bat shit, crazy, man.
No, seriously, it was a George Carlin joke. It went rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot.
Oh my God.
Shit, fuck.
That's some old school shit, ain't it?
That's some old
Because I ain't never heard that before. It's not a known saying at all. That's not familiar to me.
Do you want to know the 7 words you can't say on television?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits.
Whoa.
All right, that's enough for you tonight. No more.
Wow.
No more hard cuss words for you tonight. You are 1,000% good because I've heard enough out of you, Skyler.
Yeah, that is actually insane. That is actually insane, Skyler.
Damn it.
And we're on
Sweat underneath the earmuff.
We're on live. Do we have sweat?
I am.
Are you sweaty? Are you a Fortnite sweat?
Yes,
No,
honestly, because I have high anxiety and shit. So, like, I've told you, when I play shooting games or anything like that, like, I'll be in the TV, like sweating.
Bro, you are geeking.
Literally geeking, bro. Because I feel like, especially like Call of Duty and shit, like, looking at the screen and shit, I feel like I'm a part of the game. So, like, when people run up on me and start shooting, like, I'll be like, oh, like I'll start screaming and shit.
You're the game. You are the game.
Yeah, there been time I'm doing that on GTA. You know, I'll be having daggone high level police chases, like
the helicopters and shit. Yeah, they be talking to you over the damn. Yeah, that's all I know how to do on GTA.
You piece of shit.
You played GTA and actually did the missions, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I did everything on GTA.
I don't think I've ever did over 10 missions on GTA. I started playing GTA on the PS2, and I remember where you could get the cheat codes online.
Yeah.
And, like, if anything ever happened, I would just turn invincibility mode on.
Bro, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is the fucking bomb.
Shout the fuck out.
Shout out to
What
Grand
was the one
Theft
that was
Auto
based in
San
Cali?
Andreas. That was San Andreas.
No, yeah, that is San Andreas and the new one, GTA 5.
GTA 5.
Okay, so you know what's crazy?
What?
I went to California and
you went to the pier.
bastard.
I went to the Venice Beach where Muscle Beach and shit is all that.
Is
the
it
lake? It's the
Vespucci
exact
Beach
same
in the game.
Yeah,
it's the exact same layout as the game.
It really is.
Wow.
You wouldn't know it until you've seen it, but like everything that's on the game is in real life. Like,
ain't that crazy? Like,
bro,
I know more about it now than I ever.
It's never grew up. Like, there's still like
I've never been there.
foreign people that are on the side of the street selling mixtapes
And selling meth.
I wouldn't know that shit, but they were selling fucking
Are they selling meth or are they selling fentanyl or both?
I don't know about the drugs, but
That
they like
fentanyl is
you couldn't go a block down the street without a Jamaican guy trying to sell you his
Trying to sell you
mixtape.
shit.
Yeah,
Sell you mixtape.
Get on my SoundCloud. Check out my SoundCloud.
And you bought it.
No, what? See, I went
you
when I wasn't just going as a visitor to California. I went as a visitor, but I stayed with a local. My homeboy lives down there.
Why didn't you support the fucking locals?
It's all a fucking scam.
Why do you think that it's a scam? Are you not going to get their
They're
music?
refugees.
Holy crap.
And
Just like you, bro. Just like you was explaining earlier. There's people that are here that shouldn't. I ain't gonna say I can put, but like
I ain't going to diss them.
they're making their money, and so you're pretty much telling me to buy a trash ass CD from a nigga that just needs some money when I could just rather just give him the money and not listen to the music.
Hey, bro.
Well, for a musician, that kind of goes both ways.
I mean, you could still listen to it.
You actually, he
I'm
is
just
right.
speaking as a
You know,
musician.
Carson and I was once. I wouldn't say I was a musician, but Carson was a musician.
I don't know about a musician. Is that what it's
He
called?
did music.
I
He
did
was a
music.
producer. Actually, not a music. He was a producer in a sense, but he made his own music.
Yeah.
He actually has an entire file full of just his music that nobody can listen to now.
I might have to get you to produce for me.
I used to just rap and make beats.
He's working on it. We're working on it.
No, we're not working on it.
So we haven't talked about rapping here in the near future. Just for the
We've talked about it.
So you never taken it serious?
No.
Well, fair enough.
Not now.
I've never really taken it serious neither because we always did it for just fun.
Yeah.
It was just good.
I was actually really serious about it at one
rap
point.
Music,
like
man.
a month
I can't
ago?
rap.
Like around Christmas time?
No.
I can't rap for shit.
No, like 2-3 years ago.
a lot of people say that I can do it a little bit, but I really want to try.
You really could.
I want to try my flavor in country music. Because if you think about it, country music is a lot of rap. It's just slowed down and put into a nice fashion.
Slow beat.
Not even a slow beat. Like Lil Durk made a song with fucking.
Because I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city.
Yeah.
That wasn't Lil
I make
Durk.
a lot of noise
because the girls, they are so pretty.
Riding up and down Broadway, my old stud Leroy. And the girls say,
save a horse, ride a cowboy.
And the girls say,
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Bitch!
Yeah. Bitch.
Skyler, you're enjoying being an adult, ain't you?
Yeah, you're
You
going
enjoying
ham.
saying cuss words, talking about doing whatever you want to, because you can. Realistically, you can. I don't know. Do you ever get frustrated with some people that
You don't think
still
that-
treat you like a baby?
You don't think that Skyler?
Definitely.
You don't think that Skyler was out here fucking rapping and trapping before this shit,
No.
bro?
I know for a fact Skyler wouldn't. But
Fentanyl.
Bro sold me Fent in 5th
one
grade.
thing that comes with it,
Bro,
though, like,
fuck
I know you
fentanyl.
get frustrated with people that see you out in public and know you, and they still treat you like you're in middle school.
No, it's really the family that do that, bro.
Really?
Oh, really?
What?
I mean, my mom and
She
dad.
don't. They treat.
They're all cool. It's the mama and papa that's.
Well, see, they're grandparents, so they're supposed to care until they're not here no more.
I know, but there's a point where you just gotta be like, okay,
Chill out.
yeah,
Do you ever
chill
like?
out.
Do you ever like really like? Hate?
I don't go out of I don't disrespect them.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't just go and smoke weed in front of them,
Right.
Or, you know, cuss them or nothing.
Right. Of course not.
I mean, I don't do
but
that
you
kind
just
of
don't agree with.
shit. But I mean, yeah.
You just have to agree to disagree because you have to. At the end of the day, you got to respect your in-laws.
Do you
or not
ever
your
like?
laws.
Yo, Skyler, do you ever like feel any type of way if or like notice if somebody's treating you differently because you're blonde?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I'm curious. I'm like actually curious about that.
A disability.
Like, do people like say like start treating you differently? I don't know. Like maybe not necessarily badly or something, but do you like notice whenever people are treating you differently?
It's usually whenever you're trying to get a job, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's always whenever you're trying to get a job because anytime you try to go somewhere, if they don't know how to work with blind people, they'll make up any sorry ass bullshit excuse they can.
Yeah.
Just to make you feel like you're a burden in a way, ain't
Exactly.
Yeah. Instead
Yeah,
of
like
I'm a liability.
it? Yeah, bro. Like
Yeah.
you can explain
Get the
to me
fuck outta here.
you can explain to me this before you hire me or make me feel like I'm a valuable asset. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, you don't have to treat me like a pile of shit.
Yeah, and that's the way I look at it like that too. Because I try not to treat you no different, Skyler. Because I know there's nothing different other than you don't know exactly 100% what I look like. And what does that change? I would rather you not know what I look like than be able to look at me and be like, I don't want to hang out with that ugly fucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Okay,
bro.
but why would he say that?
But I just find
As a person that has different views, there's value in a view. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
first impression means a lot of things. I was talking to my roommate tonight. He just moved. He's only lived with me for like a week, maybe a little over a week. And he was explaining that he would never have a girl over to our house for himself until he has a bed frame.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Not that he doesn't have a bed frame. We just haven't put it together and all that shit together yet. But
Damn.
he was just like, I couldn't bring a girl that I would even have the intentions of liking in the future without her. You know, like I don't want her to come over and sleep on the floor on my mattress
Holy
with
shit!
me.
Right.
Holy
So
fuck.
appearance means a lot to people.
Yeah. No, definitely.
So
That's
why did you ask that question?
so.
All right,
No,
then.
because I'm testing you. I'm testing
And-
you for the future.
You know, it's just a time for me to really get out and prove to myself and prove to others that I am
Just alike.
just as capable as anybody of doing stuff like this.
And that's what's crazy because
No, for real.
a lot of people, and that, just like you was explaining, a lot of people don't believe that you can just because they feel like, oh, Skyler's blind, so he doesn't know as much. I walked in the bar today, and I looked at Skyler without even touching him and said, Skyler, who am I? And he was like, Lyndon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without him even being able to know what I look like, see me, but that's what, and know who I am.
That's what's so crazy too, like about you playing the drums too, Skyler. It's just fucking wild, bro. I really do think that's wild.
It's incredible as hell because like
it really is.
I could only imagine, and a lot of other, and that's part of the reason why a lot of people treat you different, because they see themselves in your shoes and they couldn't fathom the idea. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like you're used to it. That's your life.
That's what happened Monday. You know why? That's why I was up here, because you know I was actually going to the Brews to practice, and then Chris, you know, asked if I wanted to do the podcast, and I was like, sure,
let's do it.
But what happened was my papaw, you know, he was driving me over there, and he was, you know, he just being papaw, but he was just like
worried about you.
He was just. You know, we can't do all this running, Skyler, and he, you know,
worried about
Mama's pushing this music thing on you, and I was sitting there like, man,
this is what I want to do.
This is what you want to do.
I said, you don't know what you talk about, Papa. I said,
you're pushing it, if anything.
I said, no. I said, first off, I said, I was the one who wanted it. Second of all, Mama just supported what I was doing.
And that's what
you know
you want. That's what you want.
That's what I wanted.
And and bro, I talked to your mama tonight, and she explained it the best. Like, I enjoy Skyler being an adult. Yeah. I want Skyler to do anything and everything that he wants to do, because at the end of the day, that's what it's going to be. You're a grown man at this point. The only difference is you don't see everything everybody else sees. But what does that change?
Yeah, bro. Exactly. They don't change a damn thing.
And and bro, I watched the videos on your Facebook, and bro, you go ham. You go ham on the drums, bro.
Thank you, bro.
You know, seriously, like just take away. Like, not even the blind. Like, the blind shit this shit don't even matter, bro. Like, take that away, bro. You're still a fucking phenomenal drummer.
Thank you,
regardless of you being blind.
It took me forever to break through, though, man. I mean, just playing at the Brews, you know, Chris gave me such a good opportunity, and honestly, I never thought I'd be here doing podcasts.
It overwhelmed you, didn't it? Almost.
It's so overwhelming. It's like, okay,
let me take a minute.
I was just. Last year, I was sitting twiddling my thumbs at the house, not doing...
Just wondering what was going to happen.
Horse shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Not doing horse shit.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, I've been doing that for, you know, ever since COVID. It's just been a slippery slope.
But that's how like the best art, like that's how the best art forms is, like whenever people
ain't
against
looking.
you.
Like they're just there in their own.
I wouldn't say people were against me. I wouldn't say people were against me. I would just say that the right person
what nothing was moving around. Yeah, I mean,
I jammed with a guy named Mike, and he ended up coming to my jam session Tuesday night.
Tuesday, I was there.
Yeah, was
you? Yeah, I was there. You played the drums the entire time. You didn't hear me? The next day, I woke up sick as a dog.
But I was saying like in a professional way. Like I'm saying like whenever somebody is more like to themselves more often, and then they are with their art in that form.
That's like where they evolve.
It's just them and their art.
Carson did that for a little while, and nobody really knows, or even unless he tells them, nobody knows that that's what he did to actually take his time.
And that's one of the
Skyler. You're really good at it. Like, cause I mean, I be working up at the bar, and I hear you just practicing on the drums and stuff, and it's a lot of people really like that stuff.
For real, bro, and that's really not us just over here sucking your dick and everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, that's like not. I mean, I literally
am real recognize real, and there's not a lot of people that really work every day or even work every week, you could say, to perfect what they really want to do in life. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Out of a lot of people, like, Carson is one of those people that like. You might not understand what he got going on in the background completely, but it's not for us or anybody to understand because it's what he wants to do. And now recently, like, he's coming out doing all this other shit, and everybody's like, what the hell? Why are you doing this? I've even been victim of talking shit a little bit to certain things, but it's just like, He doing his own thing. He knows what comes with it, everything behind it, because that's what he likes. That's what he wants to do. So with what you got going on, you've never quit.
Like me going to the bar, like you won't really see me at the bar as much. Like if you see me at the bar, like
working,
I'm just gonna like. I'm
pop
gonna
in and
either
pop
be
out.
working or
It's
I'm
a
just
job.
gonna pop in and say what's up.
He's usually there,
out.
like just helping with like digital stuff, you know.
Yeah,
So.
or I'm there for just like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he won't really talk too much. He's just trying to get it. I mean, usually when you come in, you come in after you've already worked all day.
Oh yeah.
So you're probably already kind of tired. You're
he
like,
goes
man,
to work before a lot of us. Don't you go in at like 6?
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
I wake up at 5, but I don't go into work till 8. I do other shit, but that don't matter because he's clocking in at 6, and when he clocks out,
I'm supposed to clock in
straight back to work.
you know, guys,
for real. That's really my job is really my side hustle. That's the way I look at it.
Carson is the only person that's
Just
ever
make a little
told me
extra
that he
money.
would quit his job today to pursue everything that he wants to do because it doesn't matter to him. You know what I'm saying? Like the true meaning, and that's the way a lot of people should be and should want to strive to be in a position to be like, I don't want to be doing anything that holds me to what I don't want to be doing. You know what I mean? If I can create a way and a path, what the fuck? Why not take it? Especially if I can take care of myself.
What is it? Like, I never really asked you, but what is it that what do you want to do?
We've talked about that multiple times.
What is it, Lyndon?
So realistically, I'll kind of try to lay it out as best as I can. I'm a little, you know what I'm saying now, but my plan is to just
portable gym
to keep what I'm doing now.
Oh,
and
I remember some of the stuff you
work my
talked
way
about.
into being an outlet to the kids that were kind of like me growing up, weren't fortunate enough to have the money to put themselves in the positions to be successful, but had the talent to make themselves successful. You know what I'm saying? Because growing up around here, the only way that you can be something is if you're already something. You know what I'm saying? So, but beyond that point, you have to be beyond athletically gifted, because that's the only thing that separates you from it already being given.
So you mean successful from an athletic standpoint?
Physically, in a point, because before the athletic standpoint,
fitness.
it's what you can afford.
Are you talking about like fitness?
Yeah, because that's the general area I'm trying to go into. Because when I graduated, I wanted to go to school for sports management with a minor in physical education, because I just wanted to be a coach. I wanted to be an outlet. So what my intentions are doing, since I've realized that you don't have to like graduate college and do all these other things to get that asset or that title, I just want to show these kids that didn't have the opportunity as much as I did, that they can still get it based off of somebody believing in them and understanding that it's a bigger picture than just winning state championships or winning titles as a high school student. You know
Do you have like any financial goals, like with
financial goals? I just want to be, in a term they consider it,
You're just trying to be set.
Yeah, I just want to be able to. I want to be able to wake up every day and not worry about having to go to my job to take care of the things that I want.
You just want financial freedom.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm striving for is financial freedom. Anything past that, I'm trying to be an outlet. I'm trying to be a benefit
Like
to somebody,
giving back?
because at the end of
I'm
the
just
day,
trying
bro,
to be a musician.
we are
man.
chasing death.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like Skyler said, he wants to be a musician. Carson, overall, your head, like, what do you want to be? Like a politician or just like a influence?
I want to be an influence on the politicians. Like, because I thought about it enough, and I'm like, because I did want to be in politics there for a while, and I may eventually step in.
Do you still want to
step in? I may step into the area of it. But I don't want to. I really don't want to be.
I don't know.
But one thing,
after thinking about it after a while,
I don't know if I'd be good for politics, because I'd end up saying things some people might not.
It's
like.
the same for Carson.
That's
It's
exactly
for
the
Carson.
same thing.
But what I'm saying, though, he didn't figure that out until he got into what he really wanted to do.
Yeah, because I know
what
that
I mean?
it's going to interfere also with my art as well.
Like
art is with the number one.
You
It's
probably
it's the number one.
So-
if you had enough, like if you were financially set, you probably could become mayor at least.
Yeah.
Regardless of the point, it's all about the principle. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
Like,
couldn't buy you.
I think I would be the one to like conversate with the mayor and
like be
influence
a heavy
his decisions.
influence,
get the mayor?
a heavy influence
that would
on
be
politics, but not the face of politics
Exactly.
because he's just too controversial. Because
I want to have
he agrees with
exactly, and I want to be able to have those conversations without
I'd really
that
like to
people
have-
want to talk shit about, but it's not going to affect your career because you're not.
But I mean, I want to have those deep conversations with people in order to have an influence on and have a better outcome on whatever the social
overall,
issues
you just
are.
want to be an advocate.
Lyndon
and to an extent.
And Carson, if you'd really, would you like to talk to them? I'm being serious when I ask, would you like to talk?
No,
to
yeah, that would be awesome. I'm sure that we could.
I have Sunday dinner with them every weekend.
Right.
Just about.
You know what's crazy?
I could I might be able to get them on here. Like
my next door neighbor is running for.
We could maybe talk to them and just see what.
I don't know who my
what it's all
neighbor
about.
is
That'd be
at
awesome.
all, but supposedly my next door neighbor is running for. I don't know if it's council, but some part of the government in our county.
Yeah,
I don't know who they are, you know what? I'm just gonna keep that confidential. I ain't gonna say too much about it until after the podcast.
And bro,
I don't want to have an enemy as a neighbor I don't even know yet.
And you remember whenever I was telling you about me getting into like image consulting? Like I still want to do some sort of consulting a little bit, but like we was talking about, I think
change
that
it to a
it's gonna
political
be,
view.
Well, I mean, not even that. Art
in the future,
art is the number one priority.
Right.
So over everything. So my thing is that me being an artist and art being the number one priority, I'm gonna put my twist on art into people's image.
And your twist is something that nobody can necessarily explain, but it draws a certain audience. You know what I'm saying?
But that like me saying
a lot of that comes a lot of controversial.
Exactly, it can be.
Just like we was talking about before the podcast, how some people try to label you as this or that when realistically, until they have a conversation with you,
exactly.
Don't know shit. So for you to want to be in politics or be along that realm, I thought about it myself beyond you telling me. Like it's very, very touchy.
Exactly,
because you have to work. You kind of have to demonetize yourself beyond the world demonetizing you.
Like I'm not like I have to censor myself, and I'm not trying to be censored.
I could
you leave the
never
world
talk
open to
circles
make their
around
own
people
decisions
like
about you that you can't explain.
They just always talk shit other than what people are talking about.
Like for me, I hate drama. I literally hate drama. So when it comes to drama coming to me, I'm quiet. Like I won't say I won't entertain it the least bit because it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to talk facts and you want to talk business matters, or if you want to talk something that's actually true, let's chat. But it doesn't have to be drama or an argument.
Chat. What do you think about it? Chat.
Let's get into an argument. If y'all got a problem, which a lot of y'all have addressed your problems, but you just address it the wrong way for us to actually communicate with you. Yeah. So if you start addressing your problems in a more, not even professional way, but in a more argumentative way, maybe Carson or other people could explain it to you in a better aspect than how you feel.
Exactly. But what we was talking about too earlier, like with somebody, like you was saying that somebody was saying how they thought a certain way,
right?
Or they was just saying that
based off of what they've seen.
Based off of what they've seen, they have a certain vision of a viewpoint of how I am, which may not be true, but they're just saying it
and that's why they come to me, because like I hang out with you a lot, so them having that viewpoint would be controversial compared to me, and that's why it puts it in my hands to explain it. But instead of it putting it in my hands, why not talk to the source?
Exactly. But even other than that, it just made. Of course, like I'm open to any sort of conversation at any point in time, at any given day. I don't give a fuck.
There's people like them that don't say shit to you, and they just make your image look bad compared to.
Yes and no at the same time, because like how much weight does what they're saying hold? You know.
That's crazy that you, bro. Because
you know what I'm saying?
If you are giving your opinion and nobody knows who the fuck you are, how far does your opinion go other than your friend group?
I mean, for real.
I've been trying to get a good picture, but like they're right there.
Let's be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I have a pretty large friend group. We move around together, but it's nothing like. For instance, we were talking about a subject the other night, and one of us was just like, I don't think we should talk about this anymore because at this point it's gossip. You know what I mean? Which is, those are the people you want to have in your circle. Yeah. Not everybody has that. You know what I'm saying? Just for the people that have like feelings about the situation and they don't have anybody else to talk to about it, so they just go straight to you and they comment negative, like, fuck you for this, or like, everybody should deserve a podcast at this point. You're not digging deeper than you think. Like, sure, we might be on here talking shit, just bullshitting. But the only reason that you're interested is because we've said something that caught your attention.
Exactly. And am I right? When people say stuff, and it just catches somebody's opinion or catches somebody's attention, and they're like, oh, well, I don't like what he's saying.
Realistically, at the end of the day, they want to be on the podcast to give their point of view to make you look stupid, but they are afraid of looking stupid.
They are afraid of looking stupid. Exactly.
Yeah. Are you going to listen to the conversation, or are you just going to bitch about something that you don't like?
Preach.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Free.
I mean, so many people nowadays, they just see something on the internet and they're like, oh, I don't like, let's cancel this fucker.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that shit. Fuck cancel culture.
Fuck cancel culture.
Fuck cancel culture.
Fuck that shit. Hell yeah. Nah, bro, but hey, bro, but the other day,
cancel my ass.
Did somebody come up to you?
No. Well, yeah, kinda. She was calling me an asshole. It was this girl. I ain't gonna say her name. No, it was yeah. It was at the bar. It was somebody's mama.
No.
Anyways, no. It was somebody that we know, a gal's mama.
It could be anybody.
Everybody
has different views on everything.
But we've seen her at the bar before.
Yeah, you can tell me after.
I'll tell you after. So but she was telling me, like, she was calling me an asshole and shit. And then why? Because I was just
was it women's views?
It's just my demeanor. No. It wasn't.
I know whose mama you're talking about.
Exactly. And how I come off, and she said that I come off as cocky. And then I was like, we started getting down a conversation.
You want her to give you an explanation of why you can't be.
And then I was curious. But I was curious as to why she felt the way she did, and then we started getting down this long conversation about like her personal life as well. And
at the end of the day, I want to put it this way: she's much as a parent of somebody we know. She is much older and has been through much more than us. So her story is going to be completely different, and she's got a different view based on us because she was once our age, but we are not her.
I understand that. I do understand that, and I was trying to understand where she was coming from and everything.
Because a lot of people that explain themselves, you can see it to a point, but it's also based off a decision.
Yeah, and she told me some information, and I was just like laughing and I was doing the same thing that she was to me. I was like, oh, so that's not. Like, she asked me if I was the only child, and I said, yeah, and she was like, oh,
that's why.
She was like, oh, that's why you're the way that you are. And then I did the same.
So are you mad at me because you're not?
No, listen. And I did the same thing to her whenever she told me some information, and then she was like, "You're such an asshole." And then I explained to her certain things. Why
this is going on in your life because of
exactly
that didn't happen to me.
And I was explaining to her why certain things was going on in her life and how it connects with her childhood and certain things like that.
Other than like.
And then she was trying to tell me that I was wrong about certain shit.
Disrespectful in a way because
disrespectful, exactly.
But she told you the information.
And then I said, okay, I understand. You believe that I'm wrong. Okay, pinpoint the exact spot where I said something that was wrong, and then explain to me why I was wrong. And then she was like,
the only difference was because she lived it different.
And then she was like, you're just cocky. You just think that you know everything. And then I was like, okay. Seth was there. Seth listened to the whole fucking conversation.
Mm-hmm. And then what was going on though? Because I was.
She was just more or less telling him a dick. I know who you're talking about. She'll always down what he's saying because. I hate to say he's in a different position than she was at his age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then she didn't have all these things in front of her at that age because she had to take care of.
Yeah.
And she decided to live a different lifestyle then.
Exactly.
So you can't compare yourself to somebody that, like, for me or anybody else, I can't say like I wholeheartedly came from the struggle because I was taken care of, but I came from a certain type of struggle that you could have, but didn't have to take care of because our parents had the same 24 hours.
I was just explaining certain shit, why things the way that they are, and she was saying that I was wrong, and then she couldn't explain to me why I was
other
wrong.
than you were entitled because you had a better life.
Well, not even that. We wasn't comparing each other's lives. That's the thing.
When it comes to that person, that's what it comes down to, though.
But we was just talking. We just have like a conversation, and then she was telling me I was wrong. That was the thing. And then what I was saying,
because she had it harder than you, and you were more or less like, look, I'm not going to say you didn't have it harder, but because I had it easier, I'm in a better position.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't even about that. It was just me. It was just the fact that I was saying something that
right,
I was believing. Exactly. It was exactly like that. And she was like, well, you're always going to say that you're right. And then I explained to her, if I'm wrong, I'm going to sit here and tell you that I'm wrong. I have a podcast. I'm going to be wrong a lot of the time.
Let's talk about it. Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, I'm going to tell you that I'm wrong. And I'm going to highlight it. And if I don't, somebody else will.
Exactly. Of course. And we got over 100 podcasts at this point.
Exactly.
You got plenty of shit
and
to
that's
look
fine.
at.
If I'm wrong, explain to me why I'm wrong and how I'm wrong, so that
he can
I
sit here and explain to other people that he was,
that
he sees it differently.
Exactly.
Because honestly, anybody that has ever changed my opinion or views on anything, that's something that I want to talk about because I wholeheartedly jump on their train of feelings or how they feel about it because I completely feel like I'm in the wrong.
Exactly. Like if I have a point of view, I want to know why you think that my point of view is wrong so that I can change my point of view if it's wrong.
So you just came across disrespectful to her because it hit home.
And just the way, just my demeanor and how I'm confident in the way that I go about talking and how.
And she tries to blame it on things that she lacked compared to what you had. Like, for instance, being a single child.
Maybe, but I think she was just...
You can't put it that point. She just wanted you to understand that other people have it hard.
And I was just trying to piece together what the information that she was telling me because I'm genuinely curious about everything. So I'm asking her questions.
One thing that you've explained to me is that it really all boils down to you reach a certain age, kind of like in the Bible, they say that you reach a certain age that you shouldn't have to worry on dependence of like if you were to pass away that you were automatically granted the key. You know what I'm saying? They put an age on like whether you know better or not. Just like that, once you reach a certain age, whether you were born from somebody else, your life depends on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the one thing that Carson has explained to me is that if you can't control it, then it has nothing to do with you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that's the same thing with people talking and shit.
If you have a bad depiction or of your past to your future, the only thing that was in between that was you. You could give a million excuses, but at the end of the day, if you didn't take care of yourself, you're not in a position you want to be in.
Yeah.
Or if you didn't take what you were learned or went through, or
if you didn't learn lessons.
Yeah.
Because if I had my life, which would be in some instances true, if I didn't learn from the shit that you didn't have to go through that I had to go through, we wouldn't be chatting right now. You know what I'm saying? Like we wouldn't have a mutual agreement. But because you took advantage of what you had, and I realized that either I was gonna make it or break it.
Yeah.
We met or we're cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's
There's
just
very
like
few people that you. I mean, think about it, man. Like, there's 8 billion people on the planet, so the people that you get to really know it's very rare. I mean,
you can really fall victim to your society. I can't say that it's not an excuse because realistically it is an excuse because you have that choice. But based off of what's around you, it's so easy to just fall in line.
Yeah, and that's like what we was talking about too, like with other people talking and saying shit about whatever you're doing. You know, that could influence you
directly in the middle of it.
Yeah, I mean, that could influence you to do whatever you're doing or not do whatever you want to do.
It's your decision.
It's your decision.
I'm gonna go pee, y'all. I gotta piss real quick.
For real, that could be like.
I was gonna ask you like.
What's up, Seth?
We're talking about goals and stuff here. It's like, do y'all have like any goals of like maybe like eventually like owning your own property, like having a family and stuff like that?
For
having an established following and having like, established doing stuff
like being the king of your own kingdom
all the time.
Most definitely. Yeah, what is your goal, Skyler?
Well, my goals right now are to just keep on riding this wave that I have going for myself until and I hope it never ends.
I mean,
if I'm being honest with you,
you're really good at drums. You could probably monetize that.
Yeah, most definitely.
I would really like to just do something with my life. I've spent, I spent 4 years in Raleigh, in a blind school, and that really helped. Yeah. And then, right after that, they sent us home from COVID. And, when they sent us home, they told us we could get on our phones, and they never let us get on our phones. So we knew something was up.
Yeah.
And they said that we were gonna go home Friday, and they didn't know when we were coming back. And then, it turned in. We were going in May 15th, and then May 15th turned into, okay, we're not going back. So then they had this idea of a graduation celebration through a screen for blind people.
What the fuck?
What a crazy ass idea.
What a fucking wicked idea.
I know. But
that's kind of fucked up.
That's something we had to do. But personally, I would have preferred it if they would have waited. Done it. We could have graduated with the class of 2021, and they didn't wait.
Yeah,
they did it in November.
Damn.
Fucking
so you witnessed it through a damn screen.
Yeah. But
that's
luckily,
fucked up. Some people did that. People did that too over here.
Yeah. I mean, y'all high schoolers up here, y'all had a car parade, and I was in that.
Oh, it was a car parade? I didn't know. I mean, I graduated in 18.
My mama wanted me to, feel like at least there was something going on for my graduation. So
oh yeah, for sure.
She let us get on the. I was hanging out the car.
Get on the car parade. You was going ham.
I was
shooting AKs.
Going crazy. Going ballistic. Shooting AKs out the side of the car.
You were dual wielding Dracos at the crowd.
God dang. Dual wielding Dracos is crazy. God dang. You was doing that, Skyler?
Shooting goddamn noob tubes out the window.
Yeah, and puffing fent.
It's shooting fucking grenade launchers at the window.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck fentanyl.
Fuck fentanyl.
I just took some today.
Really? Holy shit. SETH to death on meth.
That's the next step.
It's just SETH to death on fent.
SETH to death on fent. Damn me up, SETH. Let's go.
Let's go.
SETH to death on fent. Hell yeah.
You got a smiley face tattooed on your hand. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking badass, ain't it?
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy as fuck to think. Sometimes I forget about them. I forget about all my tattoos.
And
you got a lot.
Yeah, bro, I have a few tattoos, Skyler. I have a smiley face and a heart tattooed on my hand, and a spider.
I was gonna tell y'all guys. So 2020, like I said, it wasn't really a good year for me.
Oh, it wasn't a good year for you? Why not?
Well, first off, I was depressed as shit.
Oh, why?
And because. You gotta understand, man. When I was at the school in Raleigh, we were doing everything, and I almost had a job lined up, and all that just started falling apart right before my eyes.
Really?
Yeah, and then I started getting a job at the produce stand, and then eventually that fizzled out, and then
oh hell,
I started trying to get a job I gotta try to get a job at the Salvation Army, and the girl just sat there and rejected me, and she was like, "Well, we just think it might be too dangerous for you."
Damn
it,
man!
Man, fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all. That shit. Well, yeah, you don't need that damn job.
Yeah, fuck that,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, and then 2021, I think that was really when I started to pick up the pieces. And then 22, I felt like I was back in action.
Yeah.
And then just last year, it went from that to, okay, now I feel fucking boxed in.
Locked in.
There's a situation that happened that year that I'm not gonna discuss.
What,
here.
last year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That happened last year that I'm not gonna discuss, but let's just say it put me in a pretty fucking crazy predicament.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not crazy, but it's my mom. I gotta stay with my mama and papa most of the time now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
But that kind of left me. I wasn't like as depressed as I was in 2020, but I was starting to feel pretty boxed in. I was like, okay, I gotta do something.
Yeah.
Or I go absolutely crazy. So.
So you got something. You've been figuring stuff out.
I've been figuring stuff out, and I honestly hope it stays this way, man. I hope I'm able to do more podcasts with you, bro. Because,
yeah, hell yeah.
If I seem desperate, that's why. It's because I really ain't done shit for the past few years.
Oh, hell. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, like with the drums too, bro. You need to stick with that shit, bro.
And I kind of seem desperate with the drums,
and that may be.
It's all that just being cooped up and never really being out.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been out in public for the past. I'm not saying I've just stayed in the house all day, every day, but
yeah,
for the most part, that was what I was doing, and it was really.
You just felt like isolated.
Really drag. It was just such a drag.
You just felt like isolated away from everybody.
Isolated.
Yeah, I understand. Like
I didn't really have
recluse.
many friends to talk to, so it was, it was really. I mean, the only friends I had to talk to really were, halfway across the state.
Oh hell! Like from Raleigh.
Yeah,
your buddies from Raleigh.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've talked to people that have been that have moved a lot too, and then they've had issues like that too, because especially the people that move frequently, or like their parents were always moving frequently because of their job, so they couldn't stay at a place for any longer than like a year.
Right.
So then they would get into school. And then they would be in school for a year, and then they wouldn't even bother making friends or anything because they knew that they would have to move just a year. Hey,
right.
we bring me those 2 cups, please? Yeah.
Yeah,
the
I get you.
Other one, too. The one with the stickers. Yeah, the one in your right hand. Keep that one, and then put that one down. And then the left. Yeah, there you go. Water? Yeah, water and coffee. You fuck with that shit?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, put your
Yes,
headphones on real quick.
You want to do it together?
Bow, pow, pow, bow, 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 bow. Yes, sir, ski.
Yeah, yeah.
Do it one more time. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir.
Bastard!
We're some fucking badasses, dude. Maybe we're gonna get the original.
Bastard!
Hey, maybe we need to get the originator on here.
I don't know if he would agree with it.
I don't think that he would either.
Honestly. But look, that's the thing. He's made like 17 different snaps. So like I never know if he's seen
watch
it,
out for that fuzz, dude. You're about to put your mouth on that fuzz.
Oh shit!
Has this always been like that? I thought
I don't know. I thought I just seen it.
Looked like I caught it on my braces.
Yeah. Looks like you've just been chewing on a piece of fuzz over there. You got fuzz in your teeth, dude. You're fucking fuzz teethed out. Are you geeking or are you tweaking?
Me?
Both of y'all, fuck it. Seth is geeking. Seth has been zoned out this whole podcast.
I've been zoning over here, guys.
Seth a bitch and all on bit and all.
Yeah.
Seth a bitch and all.
I just took one of them hemp gummies.
I
just took one of them hemp gummies when we got in the car to come here. And
yeah, what's up, Skyler? Sorry, bro.
I said I just took one of them hemp gummies to kind of mellow me out before the podcast.
Are you taking Skyler home tonight?
Sure.
Or
Fuck
back
it.
to the bar.
Either way, it don't matter to me.
Back to the motherfucking brews.
Back
bitch!
to the brews. Back to the brews we go. Hell yeah. Bro, we didn't finish what your goals were, Skyler.
But yeah, my goal is right now is to just continue doing this as long as I can. And just, riding the fuck out of this wave.
Riding the fuck out of this wave.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity, and there's just certain things that happened, over the course. When y'all asked if I got into it with anybody, the reason I didn't, I'm not gonna mention anything now, but
that's good. That's good.
It
makes you look bad in a sense,
right? But that situation I was talking about really made me think about a few things.
Yeah.
About times I felt like moving.
And at the end of the day, did it matter?
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Because those situations never changed Skyler, did they?
No.
Never. And I don't think, that's what I was saying, like, I don't think anything will ever change who you are as a person if that's what you believe. You know what I mean? Like, if you wholeheartedly entertainment, believe something, ain't nothing that can change it.
That's right.
That's right.
That's why I like that we are our own people on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, Carson speaks a lot about being controversial and people coming up to him or in the comments saying stuff. It's the same way for any of us. We're just not that public eye compared to the entire podcast. But it's the same thing. If anybody felt something different about what I had to say or anything like that, I would expect them to talk to me.
Right.
Yeah.
So my home girl Carol, she I don't know if you've seen it, Carson, but she posted a comment on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
I've seen that.
She was like, I hope to get my story out there, and I was like, I wasn't really trying to get my story out there. I was just on a podcast for somebody.
Shout out Carol.
Shout out to Carol.
Shout out to Carol. Hell yeah. We might get you on here one of these days, Carol.
Yeah. She lives in South Carolina. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, we'd have to phone call her though.
Oh, yeah. Shout out
to Carol Weeks.
Hell yeah. I forgot.
AKA Sweet Pea.
Bro, hell yeah. Shout out Sweet Pea.
Shout out Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Bro, Skyler, do you want to like position your life in the future with drums? Is that like one of your big goals as well? Or is it just like a hobby?
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah?
If I can do it for a living, I want to do it. For
Brother, that would be fucking badass. That would be really, really awesome.
It would be pretty cool.
Yeah, bro. That really would. I really didn't know. Like I just assumed that that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to do drums
to the death.
To the death.
I'll play drums until I can't play them no damn more.
I like that. So that's like your art.
Yeah.
That's your art and your craft.
That's always been my way of expressing myself.
Yeah. That is really awesome.
I don't think I've really realized it until now. Like everybody's like,
yeah, for real.
My dad used to tell when I was really pissed off when I played the drums.
Like, bro, like if you spend a lot of your time doing shit, like I think that like with an art, I think that people can really push it, and if other people enjoy it as well, then you can monetize it, and then you can do that for a living.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
Take care of yourself and your family.
Yeah, for real. Like, wait, what did you say?
Take care of yourself and your family.
Oh, yeah.
Family.
I thought that you said the only thing that you have is yourself and your family.
No. No, I don't think you have is Fent.
Yourself, your family, and fucking Fent. That means fuck up stuff. Fucking do this shit.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's bad.
That's hard as fuck.
Shout out to Fent, bro.
Nothing else is
Fuck
truer than
Fent.
that.
Fuck Fent.
I ain't shouting that
What
shit
about
out.
Fent the fish?
Fent the fish.
Yeah.
Bro,
fish.
I saw a fish that was on Fent.
Really?
What is Fent the fish? A fish made out of Fent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got another YouTube channel. It's
That motherfucker,
Wholehearted
he's
Entertainment
sinking
Games. Yeah.
Tell that motherfucker he's sinking fast.
That motherfucker's sinking
That dude said
fast.
Titanic. He'll just split in half and fucking.
He'll split into 3 pieces.
He'll split in the 1 million
just
pieces.
Tiny,
He'll turn it.
Bro, the whole ship will split into
little
like.
microscopic
fucking-
pieces.
The fucking fish itself will turn inside
It'll
out.
just disappear.
It'll dissipate.
Shit will
Think about that.
Just evaporate on the water.
It'll be
Imagine a
transparent.
fish.
Imagine a boat.
It'll be transparent.
Bro, imagine a boat that evaporates.
Oh fuck! Hey, imagine a fucking.
It'll
Imagine,
turn like a ghost.
I need
Transparent.
my DAP pen. Where's it at?
imagine nothing.
We're not recording right now.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we are. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Shout out to Wholehearted Entertainment.
Fuck yeah.
Thank
yeah.
y'all motherfuckers for having me, man.
Hell yeah,
Hell
no
yeah.
problem.
Hell
You ready
yeah.
to wrap it up, Skyler?
Yeah.
I'm
You're ready
I'm
to do
still
whatever,
zoning.
aren't
I'm
you?
still
It's about
zoning, man.
1
You're still
a.m.
zoning. You're still geeking.
I'm
We
still
are
geeked out,
geeking.
man.
Bro,
We are
I'm
all
about to- I'm
brother.
ready to wrap up in the fucking bed.
Are you geeking or are you tweaking, Skyler?
I'm geeking. I'm zoning.
Brother, I am tweaking and geeking. Who the fuck is
Fuck
here? All right, bro. Well, we're gonna wrap it
We're
up
gonna
right
wrap it
here,
up. This
Skyler.
is one of those things.
All right, bro. Well, we'll see you here. Tell everybody. This is it, bro. You're at the very end.
I came at the last point.
You came at the very last.
Came at the very last point. Come on,
Close it off.
Chris.
Close it off here. Yo.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris?
What up, sexy crew? Come over here, Todd. We gotta break in real quick. Toddy, lottie. Say hi, Todd. Say
Lock
hi.
in. Lock in, bro. Get locked in.
Where I gotta be?
Lock in.
What do you mean?
Hi, Todd.
You can say it.
Todd, you looking sexy.
You got
What's
up,
Yeah.
Todd, you gotta tell it. This is the end. You gotta close it off for us.
Yeah, you
Todd, you gotta close it off. Close it
Come
off.
on. Pure pressure, man.
Yeah.
Pure pressure.
Motherfuckers.
Motherfucker!